Yo, what's up, you guys? It's been a little while. It's been quite a while. I haven't done any live um, readings in a bit. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Come on and jump on in. This is going to be a live collective reading. This is going to be a live collective reading. Come on in. We're going to do the collective messages for May 2025. Let me know in the comments also if the messages resonate with you. It's collective. So realistically, it's not going to resonate all the time with every single person. Everybody's on a different timeline in the fool's journey, which is what they call the journey of tarot, right? Everybody's on a different timeline, going through different things at different times in their life. So realistically, every reading is not going to resonate with you. If the message ain't for you and it don't apply, let it fly. But if the messages are for you, don't be afraid to hit that like button. Don't be afraid to comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let me know how it resonated with you. If you know anybody who it may resonate for or with, feel free to share it with them. Okay? It's been a while. I've been wanting to get back to y'all, but my energy, everything ain't been like, you know what I mean? The way I feel like I want it to be for me to come up here. So, yeah. I'm just shuffling my cards up. So, we're going to pray as we do this. Sorry, I'm getting these messages. All right. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal 2025 and learning the lessons that you need to learn to be successful in the future. I pray that this year is prosperous for everyone who deserves it, who deserves the prosperity, who has been doing the work that they need to do on their life journey as best as they can. How y'all been? Everybody's so quiet. If you watch this later too, that's okay too. Feel free to comment still if you watch it later, if you don't catch it live. That's all right. All right? So, all right. Can everyone breathe with me 9 times? No matter when you're seeing this. Before we start, breathe with me 9 times. Deep breaths. All right. Get the energy right. Get the balance right. Okay, we're going to start with collective messages for May 2025. Okay? Great Spirit, ancestors, beings that serve in my highest favor, good and protection, and in the highest favor, good and protection of the collective that I am reading for. Please guide us and protect us as we channel these messages. Please help us gain clarity on whatever we seek clarity on. Whatever's meant to come through today, may it come through clearly. May it come through to help all of us on our journey, or whomever the messages are meant for. Oh, thank you. All right. Let's see. It's been a while. Oops. I'm feeling this beat right now. I want to play it again. And I want to make sure that I'm not on my, I'm feeling the energy of this beat right now. I'm feeling the energy of this beat right now. All right. What's the collective message? Collective message. What collective messages need to come through at this time? What collective messages? What messages do the collective need at this time? Let's see what came out. This is what came out. The Five of Wands, followed by the Knight of Wands, followed by the Six of Swords. What I'm getting is that a lot of the collective, there's people in the collective that want to leave a situation or circumstance. It's too much drama. For some of you, this may be a job that you want to leave, that you're tired of. You want to leave with the quickness. For some of you, you want to leave an environment where you live at, a specific environment where you live at. Others of you want to leave a relationship. It's too much drama. It's too much gossip. You can't wait to leave. But it's an emotional kind of leave. It's something that you... Hold on, the baby is wacky and he likes to interrupt. The other cat, Ginger be quiet. He be pulling cards. But Spice play. But there was something I wanted to get on that. Some of you want to leave a situation or circumstance or you want to leave the negativity behind, the gossip, the drama. Stop. Sorry, that's my cat. That's the baby. He be eating paper. Look at him. Took a bite out of my envelope. Look at this. And I got a hole in my envelope. Y'all see it? This crazy cat. Like I don't feed him. I feed him all the time. Anyway, some of you want to leave a situation. It's a challenging situation. That's what I wanted to say. For the people who this is pertaining to, a job or career situation, you don't care if you lose out and make less money. You're willing to take that risk because you want to go. You want to go. You want to leave the situation. You want to leave the drama. You want to leave whatever this is. People be talking about you. You got to argue with people. You tired of it. Some of you, what I just heard is some of you are trying to elevate. Some of you are trying to elevate. Some of you are trying to move past whatever this drama-filled situation is. For some of you, this is with a baby father or a baby mother. That's what I heard. And for some of you, this is a job. You can't wait to go. Some of you, you want to, and what I'm also getting is that some of you, you want to leave your environment where you live. You might want to leave your city, your town. You might just be like, yo, this, I'm not feeling this no more. Like, this is whack. I want to leave my town, my city. And everybody you know, everything you know is in this place, but you want to leave. You're willing to leave those things behind to get to calmer waters so you can be in a place or an energy or an environment that's more peaceful. Hmm. Bottom of the deck is Five of Cups. There's two fives that already showed up. There's been a lot of changes in the collective's lives, whoever this message is for. Um, you had some losses that really hurt you and took a toll on you. Some of you lost your job. Some of you may have lost a love or a spouse, or just a loved one. And it's really taken a toll on you emotionally. And when you lost this person, people was talking shit about you. People were talking shit about you. Hmm. Okay. Any advice? Let's see. Any advice for the collective based on what we just pulled? Any advice for the collective based on what we just pulled? Any advice for the collective based on what we just pulled? Tell me more. Five of Cups came back out, but tell me more. Tell me more. Hold on. Any advice for the collective? Any advice for the collective at this time? Let's see. Any advice for the collective going through these things at this time? These all came out in reverse. The Strength card came out in reverse. Some of you don't feel, well, we'll get into that. Three of Swords came out in reverse. The Page of Cups came out in reverse. Some of you are resisting certain things. Some of you don't feel strong. You don't feel like you're going to get through your situation at times. You don't feel like you have the strength within you. Some of you are the person, and I feel like this is a small portion of you. You're the person who did somebody dirty somehow, and you're refusing to apologize. Your ego is in the way and not wanting to apologize for some wrongdoing or some way you did somebody that wasn't right. Um, hmm. Hmm. Some of you, there's a small portion of you that cheated on somebody and you really broke a person's heart. You hurt someone. You hurt someone that you could have had a great future with, someone that was good to you. You hurt them. You allowed others to interfere within your union and you hurt the person. And now you regret it because it's like, yo, I never meant to do that to you. And it's funny because we're in 2025. It's a number 9 frequency year. With the number 9, like I said on some of my Facebook posts, there's going to be a lot of relationships that are going to break up, and there's going to be a lot of unions made in the number 9 year, because 9 at its, one of the things about 9 at its highest frequency is this the highest frequency of love, right? It's the 6 represents love, is 6 upside down. It also represents brotherhood, sisterhood, things like that with the number 9. Some of you are going to be finding your soul tribe and your soul family. Some of you are going to be shedding the dead weight of people who you attached to in your life, who's been attached in your life for a minute. Some of you are going to be shedding the dead weight of those people that you don't need anymore during this year, because 9 is also representative of endings. endings of cycles, endings of relationships of union, and endings of many different things. You know, your job, it may come to an end, or it may already have, where you're like, okay, damn, I lost my job. I got to start with something else or find something else. But keep in mind that endings also are the precursor for new beginnings. So just as there's an ending, there's going to be a new beginning soon, shortly after, or at some point in the near future. Um, there's a small portion of you that really hurt someone. You really, really hurt this person. This person would have done anything for you. This person would have loved you or did love you in ways that you may have never been loved by someone. And that energy, that frequency was so strong to you for this very small portion that I am speaking about. It was so strong for you that you sabotaged it yourself. And you don't know how to humble yourself enough to apologize. Hmm. I asked for advice though. So I guess the advice is you have to flip this energy. Some of you have to pull the strength inside of you, the inner strength, to keep moving forward. Even though you had some losses, keep moving forward. Um, I'm surprised the chariot didn't come out. Bottom of the deck is the lover's card. You got options. Keep moving forward. The other advice for some of you, that small portion of you that really hurt someone and did something shady, is before this year ends, you need to apologize. You need to push your ego aside or whatever is keeping you from apologizing. And you need to apologize before this year ends, because if you don't apologize before this year ends, it's going to follow you. It's going to follow you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, sis. It's going to follow you for the next 8 to 9 years. Somebody needs to really apologize for what they did, and they're resisting apologizing for the way that they hurt someone. 8 3 11. Some of you lied about something. You were just deceptive, and you knew it wasn't right, but you sabotaged your own shit. 11 and 5 is 16. You kept secrets from this person. Some of you hurt this person, and you need to apologize and make amends before this year ends, because this is a number 9 year. This is a number 9 year. Number 9 to me is connected with Aries energy, but it's also connected with Sagittarius energy. Also, Scorpio. Some of you need to really go hard. Okay, this is not the cards, this is me talking. Some of you need to really go hard with something this year. Go hard or go home is the message that I've been getting for the last few weeks. Go hard or go home. Actually, I've been feeling that for the last few months. Go hard or go home. If you're working on doing a business, or you have a business idea, a brilliant idea, this is the year to really go hard at it. Or if you've been going hard for the past few years or so, maybe the past 8 years or less, this is the year where it can really what I'm hearing, I want to say boom in certain ways, but it contradicts the teachings of something. But take it as it comes out. So this is the year to really go hard with something. This is the year to really go hard at making your t-shirts, really go hard at making your cakes, really go hard at promoting yourself, because you're going to reap the benefits. Even if it's a brand new business, go hard at the things to put in the foundation and get it started. Why? Because next year may be even more successful for you with this business, because it's a 1 year and it's going to be new beginnings, starting all over. Some of you, the preparation that you do this year is going to set the precedence for next year, for the number 1 year. So if you some of you this year are saving for a house is what I'm seeing. I'm hearing a house. Some of you are trying to get your credit together so that you can get a loan, or so that you could just build up your credit so you can get a loan, first time homeowners loan. What I'm hearing is that and seeing is that some of you go hard on it. Go hard on saving your money and different things. Cut some shit out. Some of you eat too much fucking spaghetti. Cut some shit out. Cut some shit out so that you can it can help you next year. Some of you need to really go hard with your health, improving your health. Some of you, this is the year where if you want to get rid of some illnesses, go hard this year. Go hard with your cleansing or whatever it is that you are being guided to do. Be brave. See, some of y'all acting like y'all weak. That's why that strength card came out reversed. Some of y'all acting and feeling like you're weak. You're not weak. You're allowing yourself to be weak and fall victim to weakness. But you need to change this energy in the upright. Tap into your inner Leo. Even if you're not a Leo, we're connected with all the signs. We go through all the signs throughout a year. Every sign, every element, every month has something to teach us. Every number has something to teach us. That's why we go through it. This is a time where you got to draw on that inner strength within you. You got to remain balanced and calm and draw on that inner strength. Some of you, oh, the small portion of you that did somebody dirty, you disrupted somebody's peace. You brought them drama and all kind of bullshit. And it wasn't fair to them, and you need to apologize. Apologize before this year is over. Otherwise, you're creating a new hell for yourself. Okay. Oh, that's backwards. Collective messages in love. What are the collective messages in love? In love. What are the collective messages in love? Let me know in the comment section. Don't be afraid to interact. Help me grow my channel. I still ain't at a G yet of people. I'm still stuck in the 700s. I need some help. Help me grow my channel, y'all. If y'all like it, y'all like the messages. It's been a minute. I haven't done them in a while. I used to have a couple of readers with me. Not anymore. Back to solo dolo. So, collective messages in love. What are the oh, things already falling out. What are the collective messages in love? Two of Swords, Queen of Wands came out. Ooh. I'm going to read on to that before I pull more. Two of Swords, followed by the Queen of Wands. Some of you are at a place in terms of love where you need to make a choice. Some of you are choosing between people because you're drawing right now. Oh, I think my internet's acting weird. I don't know why, but we're going to keep going. Okay, so some of you are very attractive right now with the Queen of Wands energy. That's fire sign energy. Some of you are standing out like fire signs love to do, like they're great at. Some of you are standing out. Some of you are in a very confident, vibrant energy. Some of you are walking and carrying a presence about you when you walk. You know what I mean? Like you walk in and you carry this strong or beautiful presence, energy with you when you walk. And so as a result of you being so attractive, you're getting a lot of offers, a lot of people that are trying to come in, a lot of people that are trying to tap into that energy and figure out what that's about and dissect it. You have some people that just kind of want to sleep with you, but you're at a crossroads of some sort. Collective, whoever this message is for, you're at a crossroads where you have to make a choice. You may need to make a choice. Some partners, you may need to choose whether you want to stay in your relationship, or you may need to choose. What else was I hearing just now? Some of you are choosing whether you want to get in a relationship or not. Some of you, what I just heard is some of you need to choose you. And if you're not feeling like you're in this beautiful, vibrant frequency, then it's time for you to beautify yourself. You need to beautify yourself because that's going to change your self-esteem. That's going to help you get in that frequency. If you're someone who's trying to manifest or attract love during this year, you have to, you'll attract it more. The more love that you show to yourself will be reflected outward, as so within, as so without, as so above, as so below. So the love that you bring to yourself within, the love that you show in nurturing and care that you show to yourself within, the love that you're showing to yourself with your outer appearance and different things, it's what's going to help you magnify that frequency of love, and it's going to help call in the partner that you seek. They're going to be attracted to that magnified frequency that you are carrying in your aura. And the way that you're going to carry that in your aura is you're going to have to do things to up your self-esteem, do things to make yourself happy, do things to just really love on yourself. If you do things to just really love on yourself, you will more than likely attract a frequency of someone who wants to love on you and love you. Yeah, get what I mean? Let's see what else. What other messages, collective messages in love do we have? What other collective messages in love do we have for May or 2025, period, depending on what part of the journey you're on? Ace of Wands reversed. Some of you need to not rush into sex. Some of you try to rush into, your hormones are raging. You want to rush and have sex, but some of you is you're being urged not to rush. Don't rush it yet, because something divine is coming for you. Something that's more aligned with you and for you is coming. To the divine mother. You see that hand? It's coming from the clouds. They're trying to give you something. What I'm also getting from this, what I just heard, is some of you are being gaslit by the universe. What I mean by that is that some of you are going to receive certain offers in love, certain people from the past, people from different parts of your life. They're going to try to offer you some sort of relationship or some sort of love, be it friends with benefits or be it an actual romantic, serious relationship. But the divine wants to see if you're ready to receive this blessing from this wand. And the way that the divine is going to see, or the universe, or whatever you want to call it, the way it's going to see whether you're ready is it's going to throw you off by bringing people in your life and people in your space that aren't necessarily 100% aligned with you, or aligned with you enough where you need to entertain this union. Some of you are going to entertain some fuckers. Male or woman, take it as it resonates. But you have to understand that what you're entertaining is a trap. On point so far. Thank you so much. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. It's been a while, so I'm slightly nervous about reading because I haven't been up on my thing. Let me see if there's any final collective love messages. Any final collective love messages? Thank you. Something fell out. Look what fell out. The sun. The sun came out. Some of you just want to be happy, collective. You just want to be happy. You want to find your happiness. All I really want is to be happy. You just want to be happy, like Mary in that song. I just want to be happy. You just want to be happy. Some of you want to have children. You see that child? See that baby? Some of you are waiting for your turn, is what I'm hearing. You want your turn. You want your turn to shine. You want your turn of things coming to you. But for that to be the final message, is do what you need to do. Do what you're being guided to do, because in the end, it will be worth it. You will have the sun. You will have that happiness. You will have that baby. For some of you who want to have children or who want to have more children, some of you are going to have children for sure. Some of you are going to get impregnated. What I heard is by September, and what I heard is also some of you may get pregnant by August. You may find out that you're pregnant in either of those times, in either of those months. Or you may be having a baby in either of those months. But the sun card represents happiness, joy, like the inner child smiling within. Some of you, if some of you are on a path where the trajectory of your life is going to change, and as a result of that, you're going to receive this happiness that's going to soothe your inner child. It's going to be the type of happiness that you've been wanting for so long, that you've been waiting for. And it's also going to be the type of happiness that's going to make you smile, make your inner child smile. Maybe something, for some of you, this may be something, a dream of something you've been wanting to do, something you've been wanting to have since a child. Hmm. Hmm. Something you've been wanting since a child. Maybe some of you have always wanted to be famous, or always wanted to be a singer, or always wanted to be an artist that's known, and you visualize this in your childhood. You were a young child, 4 or 3 years old, seeing yourself in the future, seeing that in the future you was going to shine. You were going to be on stage. Your work was going to be on display. And for some of you, this is happening. This is the year that you're actually going to see the benefit, because you've worked hard the previous years and you've done and obeyed and done what you were supposed to do. And so you're going to see these things happen. Wow. That was beautiful what I saw for some of you. Some of you may have always wanted to be actors, actresses. Some of you always knew you were going to do something important in the world, but you didn't know what it was. But you knew in your childhood, you knew in your innocence that you came here with a purpose, and you were destined to do something great. You were destined to do something magnificent. You were destined to be famous or walk into the purpose for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Ooh. Okay. Don't forget, as you guys do this, to hit the like, subscribe, all that on my YouTube page. If you would like to send a donation, it's not necessary, but if you would like to, you can send it to me on my Cash App. You know what I forgot to put up? Collective career messages. Let me edit this right here. That's the last thing, and then we're gonna close out. Collective. Oops, let's take these cards off the thing. Collective career messages. I feel like reading tonight, so I may do a couple of more videos, if I could squeeze it. Last but not least, we're gonna do collective career messages. I'm gonna check the comments. See that? Facts. Singing in the mirror when I was little. Let me tell you guys something. So if you've been following me, you know I got a Spotify now. Let me tell you, my Spotify is mainly consists of songs that I've been sitting on for over 10 years and never released. Ain't that crazy? I'm working on new material. I'm working on some song covers, some popular song covers. But I will tell you, so a little personal transparency before we go to the next part. One of my challenges is, as a child, I've always been kind of a talented child, at least in my opinion, and spiritually gifted. And I would just know things. Didn't know how I knew them, right? People would say, "Oh, you're such an old soul." I'd be a little girl and everything, because I would give people messages. And one thing I used to love to do was sing, and I loved music, and I still do. If you really, really know me, you know I could sing, you know I could rap, you know I could do mad stuff. Um, but one of the things that put a real damper on my confidence for a long time is when I was a child, I used to be singing and trying to imitate all the artists that I would listen to on the radio and stuff. And all I would keep hearing when I'm in there really feeling it and trying my best, I hear, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And so for so many years, shut the fuck up replayed in my mind when I wanted to sing, when I wanted to do music, when I wanted to express myself. Shut the fuck up stayed in my mind. And as a child, what people don't realize is that children process things different than adults. So as a child, when I would hear shut the fuck up, I thought that meant that I didn't sound good. So for many years, when I would try to open my mouth to sing, I would hear shut the fuck up in the back of my mind. You don't want it, nobody wants to hear you. And I went a long time fighting to be heard because I felt shut down. You know what I mean? There becomes a point in your life when you're a child. This is my theory. When you're a child, you're a victim of circumstance. But as you get older, there becomes a point in your life where you can take your power back and dictate your future. You can take things into your own hands and shift. Like I used to always say, shift your prophecy. You can change your reality. Just because so-and-so says shut the fuck up, don't mean that you shouldn't sing. Don't mean that you should. Give yourself permission to be everything that you wanted to be. Everything that you knew as a child, in your purest innocence, that you knew you were destined for, that you knew you were destined to be, before the world shitted on your dreams. Before the world tried to tell you who you were, before the world tried to shut you down and say, oh, you can't do this. You're not smart enough. You're not beautiful enough. You're not tall enough. You're not this enough. You're not rough enough. You're not soft enough, whatever. So that's my point in that. Girl, you can sing. Thank you. Thank you. And I like to call myself a raw vocalist because I never really been formally trained. Like I did chorus class in high school. I did, I always wanted a vocal coach. I got one vocal coach one time when I was younger, but I didn't, something I guess the person did, and I just didn't like them since I was a kid, and I didn't want to study with them for some reason. And every time I tried to find a vocal coach, it never really worked out. Life is weird like that for me, where every time I try to find teachers to show me and guide me, I don't get teachers. Or if I do, I get them for a short period of time. And the rest of life is like, okay, from here, you got enough of what you need from that person. Now you need to teach yourself. You see what I'm saying? Teachers never really last for me. Like I tried to get teachers for numerology, for astrology, even though I started studying that on my own at 15. I tried to get teachers for astrocartography. I tried to get teachers for tarot. Never last long. I'll get whatever I need at that time for that person, whatever the universe feels that I need, and everything else is like, okay, now you dig in and teach yourself. So, but thank you. I'm mad nervous about my love journey, but I know it's so close and I deserve the union and abundance. Oh, that's right. That's right, sis. You already know what it is. You already know. You feel it. You're intuitive. You are water energy. You know what I mean? You just have to be patient. You have to be patient because it's coming to you. And I mentioned on my page a few signs that could do really, really well this year because of the energy and the numbers and different things that the downloads that I got from that, the uploads. All right, so last but not least, we're going to do collective career message. I grabbed my phone. I was trying to grab my cards. We're going to do collective career messages. What's popping with people's jobs? What's going on with everybody's jobs? Oops. Damn, them shits just flew on me. You guys, everything came out. Oh, wait a minute. There's another card under there. Wow. Okay. So the first three cards came out reversed. The last two cards came out upright. The first card is the High Priestess reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, and the Judgment card reversed. The last two cards that came out, 5 cards came out altogether. The Hangman upright and the Eight of Swords upright. So what I felt and what I picked up from this is that in terms of career, some of you guys made some decisions that you didn't really vet out in terms of job and career. Some of you are tired of a career. Some of you have been doing the same career for a long time and you're just tired of it. But you haven't trusted your intuition. You doubted your intuition. And now you're in a place of self-reflection because you're realizing, damn, I didn't want this to be like this, or I didn't really, want this career path long term, or different things like that. Some of you are feeling like, damn, maybe I should have went back to school, or maybe I should have did something different career wise. Some of you are feeling in a state of resentment or regret, and you're feeling stuck with that Hangman. You're feeling stuck. Some of you are trying to learn how to not be your own worst enemy. The reason I'm saying that is because you whomever this is for, honey, you put yourself in these fucked up situations. You don't believe that you're deserving of something better, whomever this is for. If it don't apply, let it fly. But somebody I'm about to lay into a little bit. You put yourself in these fucked up situations. You put yourself in this specific career. You want something different. You say you want something different. You think about and you fantasize and you dream and daydream about something different for yourself career wise. But the problem is that you're not taking the steps and doing the work to change that for yourself, to have these things. Whomever this is for, I'm about to lay into your ass. Because the thing about it is that you're messing yourself up and you're being your own worst enemy. And you know that you're your own worst enemy. When you had a chance to take a test for something, you didn't show up. Some of you are smoking too much weed. You didn't show up when you had the chance and the opportunity to take a different path with your career. You fell short and you sabotaged yourself, and you need to stop doing that shit. This is the year where it needs to end. This is the year where it needs to end. Because what I saw was you didn't even give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. There's so much world out there. There's so much more you can do out there, and you're selling yourself short. And what people don't realize is people self-sabotage and do different things. But you got to get to, if you really want to fix it and you really want to heal it, you got to get under the layers of why you're doing that shit. And what some people don't want to be honest about, because see, some of y'all niggas ain't honest with yourself. Some of y'all not honest with yourself. And some of you lack love for yourself in certain ways. You don't think that you're deserving of better. And that's what keeps you stuck. And not to say that you got to walk around arrogant and entitled like, oh, I deserve this. No, I'm not saying that. But you don't think you're worth more, whomever that's for. And I don't like this energy. You don't think that you're worth more. Okay. This side to yourself that self-sabotages yourself is something that you've created. You've created through different experiences, through different traumas, through people telling you wasn't going to be shit, through people telling you that you were destined to do not good, to not be anything special. And as a result, you develop this being within you. You develop this being within you, this being that pushes you to self-sabotage and that shoots down your dreams, that shoots down your aspirations and your future goals. This is an entity that you created within you, but because you created it, you can destroy it. You can destroy it, and you can block that motherfucker. Otherwise, you're going to become bitter in your older age. You're going to be a hater. You're going to become bitter in your older age. And you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. I don't know who that was for, but that was for somebody's ass. Somebody. You got to stop being your own worst enemy, and you need to trust your intuition. Stop doubting your intuition. And if you can't distinguish from the voices within and the voices that you may hear, because everybody hears voices, everybody try to act like, oh, you hear voices, you're crazy. Oh, they're crazy. No, everybody hears voices. It may sound crazy to people because we're taught to think those things are crazy, but it's not necessarily crazy. It doesn't mean you're schizophrenic. Everybody hears voices. If you cannot distinguish between the voices in yourself, then what you need to do is you need to work on and do exercises to build and strengthen your intuition so that you can hear that inner voice, and to learn discernment from when it's your intuition or when it's your lower self or when it's other voices coming through, when it's your your lower self, when it's your higher self speaking, whatever, when it's something you heard, when it's something somebody told you, whatever. You have to be able to distinguish between those voices. And you have to practice it. Put it into practice. All right. This is the end. This is Ozma the Alchemist. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Come on, help me grow this channel. Help me get to a G, at least 1,000 people. I'm stuck on 700 and something. All right. Don't forget to follow me. Listen to my Spotify. I'm on Spotify now. Your girl Asma is on Spotify. I have lots of other things coming that I am working on. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for showing me love. Thank you for listening. Let me know in the comments section if any of this reading resonated with y'all. Or even if it resonated with anybody you knew, somebody you know that's going through the same shit or going through whatever I'm talking about, anybody who you feel this message is directly for. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to hit my inbox. There's different ways. In my previous videos that I put a contact, I put an email. Any way you need to hit me up and just let me know. I'll let you know my rates. Let me know what type of reading you would like. And thank y'all for showing me love, y'all. Peace.